need to unmute yourself as well when you're doing that whole...
Oh, now I'm in the server. That's what I meant. But I didn't pick... Never mind.
Well, they're getting started right away, guys. We are not cocking around. Here we go. We are in game. Cooler versus Ash now. And I guess I gotta watch a bit of Cooler from the beginning.
They always play Cure, you know, and they're both really good there. However, I think Cooler is a little bit better in Cure than Ash. And Ash keeps picking Cure, that's the thing.
Ash turned his back and immediately regretted it after
500 damage.
millions.
And the second map will be for your sides, Cooler's pick. And the last one, if they get to it, it will be Sinister.
Sweet.
So I'm actually going to be favoring Cooler in this matchup, just because of the maps.
Fair enough. If Cooler does come second in the group, it does remove the chance of Cooler going versus Cypher in the round of 12.
Yeah, at least they would wait till the quarterfinals.
At the lead. No, they wouldn't be a quarterfinals. They could only meet then in the semis at the earliest.
Why?
Cypher and Cooler.
No, they could be meeting in the quarterfinals.
No. Because it's a quarterfinalist plus either a second or third place. It just wouldn't... Never mind. Let's just focus on the game and it'll let you sink into that.
If Cooler would be in the quarterfinals...
Just shut up and let's focus on the game. Cooler, is he going to get first blood over here? He cocks up that rocket. 18 health left. We got Mega. A long time until that yellow's up. So Cooler's going to try and fish out some kind of items. I know, Ash takes red first.
Yeah, good move from Ash. We'll take red first, but look.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
Oh.
How did that just happen? Cooler just saw, okay, he's taking red first. I'm just going to take the position and completely obliterate you for even thinking that you are allowed to take every single item against me.
Yeah, he just flexed and Ash just suffered.
Ash doesn't live, so with all the time he spends playing guide wide, he doesn't have time to live.
Okay, well now the rockets are in his favor. He misses the rail afterwards. Cooler's trying to negotiate that red armor for himself. Does get it on the pixel rail to make it 2-0 now.
When Ash is trying to rail Cooler, it seems like, I don't know, he just can't hit the rails. He can't get across Cooler's dodge.
Cooler was making some nice moves as well. He seems to have woken up a lot since his first map against Plasma. He lost the first map. He won not too narrowly the second and then owned the third. And now is he about to own Ash?
Where's Ash? Oh, there's Ash. Oh, it does miss a rail, so Ash is gonna go away with the red. Cooler does do a bit of damage, and telling by the sound of that, it didn't seem like Ash had that much health, so he's going to be searching for 25 health bubbles in the map. And Ash not there, going for the railgun now. Cooler has time to pick up everything.
Whoa, what a weird jump there from Cooler. He hits a direct rocket afterwards, and now chasing for the kill.
These kind of jumps.
That was...
I'm honestly not sure if Cooler does it on purpose or not, because that completely gives your opponent some really weird sound cues.
Yeah.
Oh. And he lands a shot after.
It was a bit sketchy though. He lost so much health there, but if he manages to pick up the red and Mega consecutively, then he's looking good once again.
But Ash won't let him pick everything for free.
Well, he had to do that because otherwise Cooler was going to be in a dominating position to continue escalating.
Cooler could have gotten to the Mega straight ahead, but I think he was a little bit greedy, trying to pick up the 50 before.
Yeah.
So Ash has a good chance of contesting the control right now. But he's settling for the yellow armor. Can he get to the red on time before Cooler picks it up? Because Cooler is just waiting to see where Ash is. There's Ash!
I dare say he didn't really see where Ash was. He just turned up and Cooler was not ready. Well played. That's exactly what Ash needed. He needed a clean frag. Now he's preparing for this mega health, and Cooler's just got to back the hell off after taking that rail.
Even spam the rockets. And Ash coming here before picking up the red. The mega. This will be a very clean frag. Back to the yellow, back to mega health, and beyond. Hopefully.
Just doing a little Buzz Lightyear on us. Okay, Cooler's rocket starting to take effect once more. Oh, beautiful shot so from Ash, bringing back this game ever so quickly. Can he keep on doing this, or will Cooler suddenly put up a new wall in his defense? Ash is taking everything. Cooler is allowed to get the occasional green armor and shard. Oh, here come Cooler rockets. Ash finding it difficult to defend against this one direct. would be fatal. But he's not landing it. Ash just dances around him.
Ash doing the cooler dodge on cooler. Now that's something funny. I wonder if he can make cooler tilt because of that. I think cooler is just...
I don't know. I don't know if cooler's tilted.
No. Cooler will just
Not yet, maybe.
show him what cooler dodge really is in the next fight.
Is he going to chase through the teleporter? It's not a bad idea. And managed to avoid the rocket dash.
Really
Now he
good
can
dodge.
chase.
Yeah.
Tied
really bringing
game.
his best rockets to the game.
Oh, he had to, especially after it was a pretty weak beginning for him.
Got out of guard a little bit when shooting the railgun, gives the position to cooler. What will cooler do? Doesn't want anything to do with the fight.
No, he realizes this is a time where he can get a clean yellow. And that actually helps him quite a lot. Cooler, he needs to hit some good rockets. Eventually connects with some directs.
They're both focusing so hard on the dodge that it's insane.
That wasn't a bad fight for Cooler. Managing to steal away that red and doing half decent damage.
Yeah, I think Ash got a little bit confident that he could be getting another frag, but after Cooler gets his yellow, he could definitely be challenging for the major item. So Ash needs to be very well positioned, and he is. With a rocket straight on Cooler's face, gonna send him back where he came from. Cooler turns it around again. He could be stealing one of the major items, but nope. Ash reads Cooler perfectly once again, and Ash is completely countering Cooler.
Certainly got the resources to do that.
And he's even going to be taking the yellow. Cooler has nothing to play with.
Ash doesn't really need the red anymore. He can try and bait Cooler into it. Air rockets from Cooler. He can't go in for red. There's no way. He got baited and Ash is just enjoying the profit. Oh, he's going to run into him again. Perfect plays from Ash. It's like, doesn't really need to play perfectly in those instances when Cooler's just running at him. Just got to make sure you hit the rockets and get the clean kills. And now he's got time to get over to red. Protect that one. Oh my gosh. He's going to be extending this lead. Oh, Cooler actually does get the steal though on the red armor. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, but right now, as long as Ash doesn't step, because Cooler doesn't seem like he's going to be chaining threat. He's just going to keep going aggressive on Ash, and I don't think it's gonna work. He'll need to land every single shot to make it work. And even if he does get a frag, Ash knows that he just needs to go defensive. So first map should be going to Ash.
Yeah. It didn't look that positive for him though at the beginning. But his comeback, it took him, he was 5-0 down, it took him about 2 minutes. I think he got back before the halfway mark.
I think it was when that fight came that Ash completely circled around Cooler. Might have pissed Cooler off a little bit.
Yeah. Doesn't stop Cooler from hitting mini air rockets. Now, is he going to be able to come back at least a little bit in this? I don't expect it to go the whole way. But let's see some Cooler frags.
And yeah, Ash already going very defensive. He knows that if he gives anything to Cooler, he can make this happen. Great rockets. Again, Ash really bringing up his bad dodge and his bad combat skills into the game.
I wonder if Cooler's going to call it GG's, because I think it's certainly over now. Cooler needed to continue racking up the frags to even have a chance of making it close. I think the shotgun work from Ash is impressive. He just needs to hold on tight. And I think after we've done this best of 3, we're probably going to see Cooler versus Agent.
Yeah. I think Cooler just lost this game because he was stubborn. I mean, he knows that he makes better plays on items than Ash, but as soon as Ash outfought him in one fight, I don't think he just couldn't let that go. He had to keep rushing to
Prove himself.
To earn back all of the respect.
So, how dare you do this to me? Do you think he'll win a fight at some point really convincingly? And he'll give those words of wisdom? Like he did to
Fast. He wanted, like, even after giving 2 or 3 frags, he kept rushing because he still had a lead. And he just was expecting to win one fight so that he could just start playing passive again. But he wanted to win a one fight, he never did, so he just kept rushing and through the game.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? That's going to be GG, guys. 16-8, the final score. And we're going to move over to Furious Heights now for Cooler's pick. And that's alright, Cooler lost the map. It was not his map pick. So he's definitely got good chances. And he's really amazing at Furious Heights, so I think Ash is certainly going to have a much harder time there than he has had here on Cure.
Hopefully.
Oh, Cooler is very impressive on Furious Heights.
It is, but he's also very impressive.
Unless they're going on Sinister first, because they're currently on Sinister right now.
They shouldn't be going on Sinister first.
Yeah, I imagine they'll cool vote it in a moment. Such showman, losing the first map on purpose.
Because if it's Sinister now, oh my goodness, it's Sinister. So this is Ash's map pick.
Yeah.
Oh, and, okay,
Cooler says
not,
T7.
It's not, okay. Good.
Ash denied. Yeah, it would have been scary though, but are you thinking that it's going to be 2-1 to Ash, or is Ash going to go 2-0?
Depends on how Cooler approaches this game right from the start. 1 minute into the game, I can tell you that. Alright, fair enough. Cooler's readied up immediately upon loading the map. And we're getting started right now. Guys, let's get into the second one. Cooler versus Ash. If Ash wins this, then he's looking good to get second place in this group. Okay, Cooler's gonna win this one.
Alright, I'm watching Cooler now. Why?
He's put his serious face on. He's ready to...
Did you see him put it on?
Yes. He's ready for business. Just from the way he played the start, like he spawned in the 50 HP, didn't make any sudden move, just really listening out for Ash, telling us he's really composed and focused now. Hopefully that won't change.
He's gonna have to hit some shots on this road. He managed to hit one rail, can't get any more, which is a shame for him because it's gonna make Mega Health a lot harder for him to acquire, especially after all this LG damage. Though Ash is dropping as well.
Move from Ash, but Cooler still doing damage in there, but Ash knows he still has the armor advantage. Cooler needs to be really safe, try to defend his red, and here comes Ash. Cooler just evacuating.
Oh, good rockets though, and another one, he misses it, just overturns a little bit. I don't think he's happy with the way he controlled his mouse.
Yeah.
And Ash just waited.
Hopefully that one turned things around, because that was definitely over-aggression from Ash, and Cooler realized I should have gotten that frag.
Yeah, that last rocket where he flicked, he just, I don't know, his mouse went accelerated way too far to the left and hit the wall. It should have been another direct. That didn't happen. Cooler is injuring Ash a lot, but I think he's getting frustrated again.
Let's hope not.
Well, this is an item. Cooler can get himself the red. That wasn't a full mega for Ash as well. So we should be seeing a small advantage now for Cooler. Alright, he moves in with the LG. Ash having a hard time over here. He's going to go into the negatives. I'm going to get
annihilated. Ash was just really being stubborn with the rocket. That's something that Russians do a lot when they have the rocket out in mid-range. They often just leave it there, hoping to finally hit the perfect rocket. Never landed. So Cooler now has very good control.
He's got to be careful. This Mega up in a second. He cannot lose this fight, and indeed he won't.
Ash should not have been there. He should have realized Cooler after picking up the red, he would have a much bigger stack.
Is Cooler going to drop? Oh, he hits the direct. Easy kill for him now.
I don't know why Ash keeps showing up for the fight. He's doing what Cooler was doing on Fury, and it seems like both of these guys are just going to try to keep out-fighting each other.
Ash managed to grab the lightning gun. There's still a while until this Mega's going to be up. There will be another yellow spawning, so it looks like Cooler... Well, he wanted to go and have a look to see if Ash is picking it up, but he knows he's nowhere near there.
Is Cooler going to drop to the red? He could just leave the mag up and go back to the red armor. That's what he's going to do. He's going to be finding Ash. Can he get the frag down? He wants the frag before picking up any of the items or letting Ash pick. That's a great rail right there. And there's Ash. That's going to be red for Ash, but he's going to be dying as he doesn't have any weapons. Cooler doesn't even need to kill him. He'll only kill him when he's well positioned to rush over back to the Mega so that Ash doesn't spawn there. And in fact, he does do just that. Ash does not spawn near the Mega. 5-1. This is kind of like Cure went.
Kinda.
In the start.
Apart from Ash didn't get the first frags on Cure.
Yeah, but Cooler has comfortable.
So you think it could turn around still?
Okay, after that frag, not. Not after that frag.
Well, see, Ash is now being the one who's super aggressive, and it's not working.
And I think Cooler might have broken Ash. Because I mean, Cooler he can tilt like in a map, but in the rest of the series he'll just remain very composed, as we're seeing now. But Ash, when he tilts in a map, it's really hard for him to get composed again.
Well, we'll see. There's so much time left
Good
on the
move
board.
by Ash. Managed to kill the rat.
Plasma.
Choke point.
Oh my god.
7 health for Ash though.
Cooler didn't want to have anything to do with that. Any weaker and he would be having a hard time challenging for these smaller items as well. But there's another rail. Cooler, he hangs around, he's showing his face. Ah, he's gonna hit the rail regardless. Da.
That's it. Sad. All over Moscow.
Sorry, what? I'm gonna go check Ash a little bit actually. Give him a bit of camp time. What can you do for us, boy? Well, he's not going to be able to pick up the red, but he'll still be able to do damage. Wait, is that where's Cooler? What?
Cooler already giving Ash the control.
Okay.
Right now Cooler's going to be favoring that Mega health. He wants always the yellow and the shards and the Mega. And all of the grenades, Ash still trying to barge on through them. Took a lot of damage, and Cooler knows he could get an easy frag if he just waits for Ash to make a move. And the move by Ash is going back around. Cooler's going to be getting this Mag health, and now he could actually challenge the rat. He doesn't need to though. He has a control. He has a lead, doesn't need to make any aggressive moves. And again, back to the Mega area side of the map. He has 75 armor in here to collect. That's all he needs to do until the end of the game.
Massive rocket jumps from Ash. Can he find Cooler before that red spawns?
Cooler's actually in the red. He's where he was when he found me. Let's see if that could have been a Cooler versus Ins move.
On the left outside the tunnel.
Yeah. I wanted to see it from a caster perspective this time.
Well, it only worked if Ash would have snuck through as well. Ash is waiting. He heard a footstep from Cooler just then. He's going to be able to find him. Oh, he's around the corner. Cooler gets the first rocket in the fight. Ash getting some good damage himself. Ooh, that last rocket hit. And now Cooler might die, but he's got a bit of health. 2 points of health remaining for Ash.
Cooler's still alive.
Jesus.
He's the only one with a major item on the east side of the map. He's going to be getting the red, yellow armor, and I don't think he's going to attack at the Mega though. He's just going to let Ash have the one.
Ash needs to win a fight soon. If he loses the fight, it'll
Soon,
be
like
GG.
now. He pretty much needs to drop on Cooler.
Where is Cooler?
He's in the tunnel. Is Ash gonna drop? He is, but he doesn't see Cooler. There's Cooler.
I don't know why he wasn't expecting that. He checked everywhere apart from the tunnel. I guess it's too obvious sometimes. So Ash should be able to claim this Mega without any hassles. Now once again he's got to go for the chase. How much health and armor does Cooler have?
100 to 200.
Yeah. So
Not
this is going to be a hard fight.
Breakdown. Especially the way Cooler's playing. He doesn't want to get into any fights. He just keeps giving himself escape routes. Just so if Ash wants to come to Cooler, he's going to take a little bit of damage and a direct rocket in the face. There's a direct rocket, there's another one, and another one, and another one.
Is there going to be a kill though? Oh, almost. The yellow's taken. Cooler needs to hit one more rail. I think that's going to be GG, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cooler actually, a really solid performance on T7. Ash is starting to struggle, but he'll have Sinister to go to afterwards. And that should be a better story for him. And Ash, after having lost to Asian, he doesn't want to lose to Cooler as well. That puts him in a fairly vulnerable position.
Yeah, because then his game versus Neutrino is going to be a final to him.
He's got to go. I mean, it could be Ash versus Cypher in the first round then.
Yeah.
if Ash loses
Ash
against
is
Cooler.
like kind of tilted right now. I'm really fearing for his game versus Neutrino.
Really? No, I think
Oh,
he should definitely have Neutrino's number. No
He
problem.
should, but considering how Ash is playing right now, he's not in a happy place.
We'll see about that on Sinister. I think he probably realizes that he hasn't got the upper hand on Furious Heights. I don't think he's going to elude himself to the fact that he should be crushing Cooler here. Q is a very different story. And you don't often see Ash rage.
You don't? You do in the finals.
It only happened once. And that's not a very consistent track record, so...
Because he doesn't make the finals that often.
Man, Cooler hitting all those directs. I don't know what that meant.
There's like a quality hotel. That they're gonna be boot camping in an hotel nearby.
They always have something to say to each other though during the games.
They're very social people, both of them.
Well done though to Cooler, getting himself solidly on the map score here, 1-1. I wonder how it's going to go down now. I still think that Ash can win though, to be honest. I think he's probably...
very surprised if he takes Cooler down on Sinister.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, even though Cooler's not... He's active, but he's not like 100% trying super hard to win all major lands
he's
that are
playing
ever
Quake
around.
as a hobby right now.
Yeah, this is...
And I kind of like how that he's doing that, because I think that's the reason why he kept his cool after the first map. Because he feel like he doesn't actually need to rage because of a hobby.
It's like he plays as if he has nothing to lose anyway, generally.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we're seeing a new Cooler style with a lot of rocket jumping, a lot of funny stuff.
A lot of stuff that doesn't work sometimes.
A lot of opinions on Zawi. Asked you to.
Go check out the VODs between Strengths and Cooler. There's some interesting interviews between these two. And I've just put up a load of VODs, by the way, on YouTube. So youtube.com/ZookQL. There's tons of new stuff. I think we're probably getting really close to having 1,000+ videos on the channel. It's been a very busy last year for streaming. But we're getting into game now. They are prepared. Let's see how this one's going to be concluded. Ash versus Cooler. Sinister. I'm on Ash. He's going to be going red to LG. And Cooler, he manages to get the Mega. I think it's even going to be a tie on the yellows as well. Ash was thinking about whether or not he should protect the LG. He decides against it in the end. Knows exactly where Cooler is. Cooler hasn't actually seen him yet.
I like the trap Ash is doing. He knows that Cooler does not have that raid and trying to bait it out. However, doesn't manage to. Gets back to the red. Always well positioned.
That was close.
So far, taking this game with a lot of seriousness. If that's even a word.
Not totally.
No. Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Oh no, it is a word actually. What are we on about?
I'm a genius. Cooler not finding Ash. There's a trap from Ash. Can he make it work? But look, Cooler's LG. Cooler got to that trap. He was so early for that. Really good trap. That's how you make the trap work. It's not by spamming rockets exactly when your opponent comes out the teleporter.
The first rocket missed completely as well.
Yeah, because if you do that, your first rocket will usually miss. Cooler was a little bit slow on the reaction to that.
Mega's up. Ash just going to jump down in front of him. LG, he's going to actually chase through the choke point, but it's not all the way.
Missing all of the rockets there.
Ash had to get to the red very quickly. I think it might be a trade on the yellows. Yeah, Cooler will be down at the bottom.
He's playing with nothing. He's on 2750. It's going to be a really hard game, especially if Ash keeps catching him off guard like he is now.
Ash knows exactly what it is. Is Cooler going to drop down? No.
Red Mega
he was patient.
Time.
Oh no, Ash is giving away Mega. Oh what? Okay, Cooler.
Like, he's the only
Hyper
player
aggressive.
who, after seeing a move that where he could go greedy, he actually executes it perfectly. Managed to bounce Ash, got the red, got the mega, and he just gave himself the control just like that.
Ash he made an assumption. You should never assume. He assumed that Cooler was going to mega and just leave him to it on the red.
Yeah, he
Cooler
just
had
turned around.
bigger
He was doing
plans.
this a lot versus Agent. Cooler actually misstepping in there, and I think he might be losing the red because of it. But he'll probably still get the frag, and will Ash have enough time to get on the mega to attack? Oh, he will. That's a brilliant spawn from Ash. Even denies the 50 HP.
Well,
Great
Cooler's
move.
brought it one frag closer, which isn't too bad, and he's starting to deal damage. Can he find another rail? He's gotta be very careful. Oh, actually, Ash is on the corner. He even wants
Cooler
to
going
chase
to
through.
chase.
2 hits. Impressive.
No double backs. Cooler hearing Ash moving down at the bottom realizes it's safe to get top yellow. Ash hasn't picked up the lower one yet though, so he was nearby.
Yes, Ash.
Ooh,
Cooler's going to drop down. This is crazy.
he's
And
mixing
he gets
work.
the flag. Ash, again, an assumption that Cooler wouldn't spot him. And Cooler, just when he figured out, he didn't even flinch, he just had a rail out. That was a great read by Cooler.
It's the lead as well. Finds Ash at the 50 health level. I have got no idea what the hell he was doing down there.
Don't ask me, I have no idea. I don't think I can put much sense in that.
Ash needs to recover somehow. Right now, Cooler's looking good to take the game, but 4 minutes in, you can't conclude it now.
Oh, that's gonna be all of the major items for Cooler. He doesn't even need to get the frag. However, Ash drop is huge hate right now.
Oh, it's not working though. Ash does get an item, so he can do good damage. Okay,
Not on yourself.
not sure if that was completely intentional. Ash now going backwards on the scores. Cooler just waiting on sound cues all the time. He finds Ash down the bottom, gets the little air rocket before the teleporter transition.
I'll forget, Cooler's now playing versus the winner of the last Face It Sunday Cup.
Yeah. An opponent that Cypher was not able to better. But then again, Agent did 2-0
Did
Ash.
Cypher lose to Ash or to Pavel?
Cypher lost to Ash as far as I know in the finals.
Is that the final?
I believe so.
When was the final, Ash?
I believe Cypher beat Madball in the semis and then
Oh, yeah, that's
the
right.
finals.
And after a really good start from Ash, it doesn't seem like he's really finding many opportunities to come back. However, if he uses the rockets nicely now, he has a great opportunity. But Cooler still managed to clutch some 8 points of health and he's going to be getting the red armor. And Ash could be going down again.
He's just on a massive charge at the moment. He just doesn't give a damn, and he has been pushing on Ash so hard. He's got to be careful at the moment because he's not stacked at all. 10 seconds until this red. Ash can try and get himself into a position to be a little bit more destructive. He's moved in, but okay, there's one rail. Another one would have gotten the kill, but it comes too late.
That second rail just gave Ash the mega there. Cooler will have to forfeit that, and he might be going. He might start playing like he was playing T7 post 5 minutes, just letting Ash get the control,
I'm going
doing
to
damage
Ash.
when he can.
Ash heard him, and he just didn't really do anything about turning around, giving Cooler free damage. He should be much more stacked. Ash just got to start managing Cooler's health and armor a little bit.
And Cooler now, is he going to use a choke point? No, he doesn't need to. He can just let Ash run the items as long as he gets a yellow for himself. If the score was tied, Cooler would definitely not miss that opportunity. When Ash would be coming back from the bottom yellow to the mega.
He's found a direct rocket save from Cooler. They just don't seem to end. But the
do
LG
end
puzzle
finally.
is at last, yeah.
If those 2 direct rockets didn't hit like it did, Cooler would have just evacuated.
Ash has got to be careful. That top yellow did in fact spawn. He's going to go over there and probably rush over to the red.
Yeah, he needs to be really.
No?
He's actually in
What's
the
the
mega.
mega?
This is a very good decision actually, because now, unless Cooler hits a. There we go. So Ash now is going to be getting a major stack advantage. Cooler cannot have much to work with, and Ash even getting everything on the map. Got these
I
yellow.
like how he did that.
Cooler, if anything, is on 100-0. Maybe shards. Nope, shards are still up. So Cooler has nothing to play with, and Ash needs to start forgetting about the items and just finding Cooler and rushing directly.
I think
Now
he'll
would
do
be
that
a
after
good,
this
a good
rotation.
opportunity because both major items are going to be up at the same time. He cannot just keep circling the items. They are not the most important things. Before getting the Mega, just find where Cooler is. He's probably right above him. Oh, and he was. Stop circling the items, Ash. Only thing is, Cooler needs to do is not show up in any item right now. There he goes. He starts chasing a little bit.
Ash trying to double back. The red's up right now, but he's going to spot Ash.
No, no, don't go for the red. Chase him directly. One rocket and Cooler is dead. Oh my goodness, Ash.
He's got to be damn quick, otherwise he's going to lose out on Mega. He can't believe the amount of damage he just did to himself.
Probably not even close to Mega.
Time is running out so fast.
Just stop going for the goddamn items, honestly.
He's expecting to find Cooler. One of them he will do. Direct rocket meets him on the teleporter exit. No rail connections.
Why is he not chasing directly? Cooler's probably at the teleporter right now because of the route he took. And there he goes, for the items again. Yeah, just keep getting the items. Don't forget bottom yellow. Yep. Don't forget the top one as well. Yeah, no need to chase Cooler, just keep getting the items.
What the hell is this? We're watching Pac-Man.
We were watching Pac-Man, yeah, essentially.
Oh, I thought he was going to drop for a second. He can drop on him now. It doesn't need to. Finally!
Finally! He could have done this 2 minutes ago. But no, he decided to keep...
Red's up, Ash.
1 minute warning.
Okay, now he decides not to care about the item. Oh no, I spooked him. There's Cooler. Just rush. Go at him. Run at him. What?
He wants to try and be a little bit clever. But Cooler's made a move that he wasn't expecting. Mega's been left up.
If he doesn't chase directly, he's not going to outsmart Cooler in a fight like that. Oh my goodness, look at Cooler. He changed the Cooler point of view. He just saw him there.
He's just... And Ash is just like, where the hell has he gone?
I mean, if
Cooler's
it's
like, hello, Red. Ah, I've been waiting for my birthday cake for a while now.
It's because Ash, he just needs to chase directly at that point. With Cooler has no armor, he cannot be trying to outsmart Cooler. That's not ever going to happen.
Whoa. Ash just quit getting that angle.
Again, he, instead of chasing directly, tries to outsmart him, and Cooler just managed to double lag enough amount of times for Ash to lose track of him. So, GG Cooler.
Yeah, GG. Cooler makes it happen. 2 maps to 1. A really nice Sinister, in fact. Impressive play by Cooler, managing to conquer Ash in the end.